welcome. You're watching 6 at 6 with me, Akanksha Khajuri, and this evening, as we get you top stories from around the world, our focus will remain on the Stampede tragedy in Karnataka. In fact, we'll tell you about how the Cricket Association sought permission, in fact, for the celebration, and despite being warned about the huge crowd there, went ahead with it. We have 3 documents that you must see. Secondly, Republic TV has accessed another exclusive video from the stadium showing Congress Chief Minister, his grandson, and several other ministers having a gala time, while on the other hand, people gasp for a breath on the streets. Many are asking if this was a private event. Next, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated the Chenab Bridge, world's largest bridge, in a boost to tourism and connectivity in Jammu and Kashmir. We'll tell you about this and also about how Prime Minister also flagged off 2 Vande Bharat trains. We'll get you the ground report on this as well. Now, moving on, actor Dino Moria is now under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate in a connection with a corruption case. His house was in fact raided today. We'll get you the ground reports on that as well. And finally, the feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump has taken a very dark turn. These are the top 6 stories that we are tracking for you. Let's get started. In fact, let's get started with the breaking news that we are getting from Karnataka as far as the Stampede case is concerned. In fact, we are getting the visuals of the crowd at the Bangalore Rail Corporation Limited, that is the Bangalore Metro station on June 4th. So these are in fact the visuals that you can see on the screen. These are the visuals from Bengaluru Metro on the day the Stampede took place. Utter chaos, not just outside the M Chinnaswamy Stadium, but here also you can see these are the visuals from inside the Bengaluru Metro, and here you can see utter crowd there, utter chaos that you can see, and police was not enough to handle the crowd, and this is in fact a failure not just of the central government, of the state government, but also of the administration there, which was not able to control the crowd, not just outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium, but also here in the visuals you can see. In fact, what we learned that day is that because of the overcrowding, several metro stations were shut down, but despite that, you can see in the visuals how people are jumping and trying to get inside the metro station. They're trying to run away from the streets, and they are trying to save themselves, are going inside the metro station right there. Utter chaos on 4th of June as far as this very unfortunate day is concerned. That is the day when the Stampede took place. Lakhs and lakhs of people, in fact, on the streets there in Karnataka. Let's now tell you about the 3 big proofs in Karnataka Stampede case. We have 2 letters and 1 FIR, which shows that Karnataka Cricket Association sought permission from the state to hold the celebration. FIR state that police warned of large crowds, in fact, but despite that, RCB, Cricket Association, and DNA, which is the entertainment company, pressurized the police to, in fact, give the permission, and despite of any permission, they went ahead with the celebration, and shockingly, the state government was aware about this all. Let's take you through the details one by one. So this is very shocking. We have, in fact, 2 letters and 1 FIR. Let us take you through the details. In fact, this is the first letter that we have for you. This is a letter dated June 3rd. This is a letter that has been written by the Cricket Association. It, in fact, seeks permission on behalf of the DNA Entertainment that they will be making plan for the felicitation ceremony at Vidhan Soda. So this is, in fact, few hours before RCB won that match. And in this letter, the Cricket Association, they sought permission from the state to allow them to have the celebration at Vidhan Soda grand steps, as you can see. So this is as far as the June 3rd, in fact, letter is concerned. This has been written by the Cricket Association seeking permission from the state that they should be allowed to hold this ceremony. Next, let us tell you that despite that, what we're learning on June 3rd at 6 o'clock, KSCA, this is the Cricket Association, its CEO Shubhendu Ghosh sought security. Now this info is as per the FIR. But what we are learning through the FIR that Inspector Girish warned that large crowds would require more time. He warned that there would be large crowd. Still, RCB, KSCA and DNA, which is the entertainment company, they pressured the police to allow this event. So this is as far as the FIR is concerned. What we are learning as the RCB, the Cricket Association, they pressurized the government to allow them to hold the celebration, and this is in fact visible through these letters and the FIR that we have. Now this is a letter dated June 4th. Now as per this, RCB is holding a grand celebration in M Chinnaswamy Stadium on 4th. Despite having no permission to hold the celebrations, they went ahead with the SOP, with with this direction that gates will be open at 3 o'clock. So please arrive early to secure your seats. How can they say this without having any permission from the state whatsoever? But as per in fact the FIR, what the state government has in fact stated in the FIR is that the Cricket Association had absolutely no permission at all to hold this celebration, and they were warned about the repercussions of this. But despite that, they went ahead and they held the celebration that led to loss of life of 11 people. So this is as far as these three documents that we have. These are 2 letters and 1 FIR, which goes on to show how Cricket Association firstly sought permission from the state that they want to hold these celebration. The very next day, what we are learning is that they were apprised that there could be huge crowd. But despite that, the very next day, they in fact held the celebrations. Now moving on, Republic TV has accessed another exclusive video, and this is from inside the M Chinnaswamy Stadium. The visuals that you can see on the screen clearly show how the RCB celebration even turned into a private affair by the Congress party. As you can see on your screen, that's Chief Minister Siddaramaih and his grandson, along with several other ministers who can be seen introducing their family members to Virat Kohli and other cricket stars. Now we can also see Minister Zameer Ahmed Khan's son, Congress MLC Govidaraju family, and Congress MLC Rizwan Arshad's son there. Remember, all this happened under tight security, even as there were people on the streets and there was minimum police deployment outside the stadium. And many are now asking if this was a private event or was this a public event. 4 people, including RCP's marketing head and DNA entertainment staffer, have been arrested in this case. But what about the government's accountability in this case? Let me go across to my colleague Abhishek, who joins us live on the broadcast with more details. Abhishek, we have been getting these visuals of the Congress ministers, their families, in fact, getting pally with the cricket stars on the day this stampede took place. And it shows a complete unaccountability on behalf of the government. On one hand, they were having fun, and on the other hand, there were visuals of people gasping for breath on the streets. Give us more details on this exclusive video that we have of that tragic day.
Well, it very clearly looks like the Congress government actually wanted a program that to be organized for the family members of the Congress MLAs and the ministers who are with the government. It is very clearly seen CM Siddaramaih's grandson was on the stage. Minister Zameer Ahmed Khan's son was on the stage. DCM DK Shivkumar's relatives were on the stage. MLA Rizwan Arshad's son was on the stage. Not only these many family members, but various other family members were present on the stage of on the grand steps of Vidhana Sauda. This was was a private program as per the view, as per the point of the view, what the civilians who were standing outside the Vidhana Saudha could see. And also not to forget, the media were placed at least 200 to 300 meters away from the stage, whereas the governor was present on the stage, and the governor had to, the stage had to follow a protocol where at least not more than 30 people were supposed to be seated on the stage, but at least 300 to 400 uninvited, unwanted, and the family members of the ministers and MLAs were present on the same stage where the RCB players were being felicitated. So there were several layers of protection provided to these people who were residing on the stage, whereas we have seen the visuals where people were gasping for breath, people were lying down on the roads, people were begging for the help from the support of the police and the ambulance, whereas only 1,500 policemen were deployed around the Chinnaswamy Stadium, which actually saw footfall of more than 1 lakh people. Even the BMRCL or the Bangalore Metro Railway Corporation Limited had very clearly mentioned that the regular passenger rate was somewhere around 7 to 8 lakhs every single day, but on the date of the ceremony, it crossed at least 10 lakhs. So at least 2 lakh passengers used the train that day on an additional basis. So at least 1.5 lakhs people were present in and around the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Around 3 to 4 gates were the only entry passages for the people who had assembled there. And also, we have clearly seen DCM DK Shivkumar inviting the public to assemble in front of the Chinnaswamy Stadium to have a look at their RCB players who won the IPL trophy of 2025. So these are some of the visuals which we have already witnessed. The people who were there, the civilians who were injured, are also starting to complain against the RCB, the KSCA and the government regarding the mismanagement of the crowd. So these are some of the updates as of now with respect to the visuals what we have seen until now. Back to you.
Absolutely complete insensitivity shown by the Congress government there. While many top cops have been suspended, many people have been arrested in this case. Many are asking, what about the state government there? What about the accountability? Thank you, Abhishek, for all the details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. Now, shifting our focus, high above the roaring Chenab River now stands world's highest railway bridge, Kashmir's newest lifeline. Prime Minister Modi today inaugurated Chenab Bridge. Prime Minister, waving the tricolour, walked over the bridge as Vande Bharat train passed by, giving a strong message that India stands tall and unshaken. Here's more.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier today flagged off the Vande Bharat train service between Katra in Jammu region and Srinagar in Kashmir, cutting down travel time by the two places by several hours. The train will pass over the world's highest rail bridge over the Chenab River and the country's first cable-stayed bridge at Anjikhand, as well as the long tunnel between Khari and Sambar.
We are at the Katra railway station. This is the Vande Bharat Express that will be marching from Jammu to Kashmir, and this has scripted the history. This is not the usual Vande Bharat Express that actually moves from Jammu to Kashmir. This is specially designed for Jammu to Kashmir because an all-weather connectivity and specially designed to tackle any kind of a situation. This is the new Vande Bharat Express that will be marching on the route starting from Jammu, and it will go to the Kashmir Valley from Srinagar to Baramulla. I'll request Sarjeevan to show you the inside panel of the Vande Bharat Express that we are showing you. This is one of the newly carved and especially designed edition of this Vande Bharat Express.
So far, train services were operational only between Banihal and Baramulla in the Kashmir Valley and between Jammu, Udhampur and Katra in the Jammu region. This marked a significant milestone of the 272-kilometer Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link project, connecting the region to the rest of India through rail network. The trains are equipped with climate-specific adaptations and provide heating at sub-zero temperatures along with defrosting elements embedded on the driver's lookout glass, providing to offer a swift and comfortable travel.
This is the first train that has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and these heroes who have scripted the history, especially after the 6th and 7th of night of May, when Pakistan was given a befitting reply with the targets on their terror launch pads, and Pakistan in frustration targeted the civilian areas, and how India gave it back at their military installations. And now these heroes that have played a key role, they have been deployed in Jammu and Kashmir, and now as we speak they are part of this first team that is heading to Kashmir from Jammu as the railway is scripting and history.
Prime Minister Modi also inaugurated the Chenab Rail Bridge, the world's highest railway arc bridge. The engineering marvel is a key part of the Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla rail link project and now seamlessly connects the Kashmir Valley and the rest of India via railways. Prime Minister Modi in Katra slammed Pakistan, saying our neighbor opposes peace, tourism and even the livelihood of the poor. Prime Minister further said that no one can stop Kashmir's development.
विकास का जो वातावरण जम्मू कश्मीर में बना था वो पहलगाम के हमले से डिगने वाला नहीं है। जम्मू कश्मीर के आप सभी लोगों को और आप सबसे नरेंद्र मोदी का वायदा है, मैं यहां विकास को रुकने नहीं दूंगा।
The tricolor was seen flying high over the Chenab Rail Bridge as the Prime Minister inaugurated the bridge. The Prime Minister in a social media post called this a huge moment of pride, reflecting India's growing capability to build seamless terrains.
Now shifting our focus to Mumbai in Maharashtra, actor Dino Moria is under the scanner in a corruption case, and earlier today ED raided his residence in Mumbai in a money laundering case linked to the river desilting scam. Mr. Moria is also, in fact, he was also present at the house when the raid was happening, and the raid are being carried out at more than 15 locations in Mumbai and Kochi, covering premises of Moria, his brother, contractors and other people as well. Now this raid in fact comes days after the actor and his brother appeared before the Mumbai police for questioning in connection with this corruption case, and the questioning, which was led by Economic Offences Wing, lasted for 8 hours. Now with the ED coming into picture, it now seems that the trouble is mounting for the actor. My colleague Sandeep has filed this report at the time when ED officials were there at Dino Moria's residence. Take a look.
I'm right outside the residence of the Bollywood actor Dino Moria. This is the bungalow located at Bandra West area, the Villa Moria, in which Dino Moria, the Bollywood actor, resides out there with his brother Santino Moria. As far as the allegations are concerned and the investigation is concerned, the Economic Offences Wing had started the initial investigation. The FIR was registered with the EOW. Later on, the case was transferred to the Enforcement Directorate. In fact, ED has registered an ECIR in this very case, and following which multiple locations has been searched by Enforcement Directorate. It is being said that it is around 65 crore scam. Ketan Kadam, the close associate of or someone who knew Dino Moria since more than 25 years, is the primary accused in this case. He is said to be the middleman in buying the Tuxar machine used in desilting of the Meethi River, and it is being said there are multiple financial transactions between Ketan Kadam and Dino Moria. In fact,
this is all we could pack for you in this bulletin of 6 at 6. We'll be right back tomorrow with more such stories. Keep watching Republic TV.